Hello everybody, how have you been? And welcome back to Corpse Party, Chapter 2. I am so excited to be back into this game and to play more of it and to figure out where we're gonna go next after we left Naomi and Seiko hanging. That was such a bad joke. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're just gonna get started before I get any more depressed. So you guys may notice the starting screen is a little bit different. I actually, before I was playing the 2016 version, and now I switched to the 2021 version. There's nothing different between the story, what I've found out from reading online. It's just a lot more updated. Oh, no, please, I'm talking. A lot more updated. The visuals are a lot better, which I really like the older style, but it looked pretty similar. Just some of the textures were a little cleaner. And then on top of that, there's just some extra animations to make the game feel more impactful, right? So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into it and start Chapter 2. Oh, and there's a little creepy doll now that keeps us company on the loading screen. View the Chapter 2 opening. I would love to. Yes, I would never skip it in a million billion years. I need to figure out what's happening with my peeps. There's a bunch of penises in cages. Oh, I also, sorry, brain just kicked in. I forgot there's voice acting in this version, which I kind of wanted to do it because I always love just doing the voices in games. But we can still keep it on if you guys want it. It is in Japanese, so it will have to be translated through the text, but maybe I can let it play out and then read it, or I can just mute their voices and read it myself. Just you guys let me know in the comments. Let me know what you'd prefer, and we can do that. But for this one, maybe I'll let them do voices in the beginning, and then I'll mute them and do my voices when we're actually playing. Alright. Phew, that should just about do it. I hate being in charge of the gym equipment. It is nice. All because of that stupid co-ed meet in 2 days. Oh geez, what the... Why can't the boys class rep take care of the grunt work? They really upgraded that artwork, don't you think? And Seiko's back. I'm sorry you guys are like this now. This is getting a little weird, but it's nice to see you guys not being dead. At least Seiko. Yeah! Freaking Kishinuma. That bitch. Doesn't he know what a delicate flower I am? Most I've ever had to lift before was a chopsticks, and he expects me to lug around a damn pommel horse? No, what are you talking about? You got that muscle. That gulp must be foreshadowing for when she hangs herself. Naomi, that is one pretty sight. Huh? Oh no. Oh, huh? What is? That booty you got. What? Yours is way cuter. Oh yeah, that's right, because at the end they profess their love to each other. Mine's all plump like a duck's. What are you saying? You got what they call a childbearing hips. It's a good thing. I'm very uncomfortable in this situation. It means when you get older, you can pump out all the babies you want with the greatest of ease. I'm actually kind of happy to hear you say that. Okay, but still, it's so cute. I ship them. You do have a certain motherly quality to you, Naomi. It's no wonder you're so good with kids. But, of course, I'm hoping to raise 4 children one day. Sounds like Seiko got raised up at the end of last... I'm sorry. This sounds like he'll be making some lucky guy real happy. Why do you say that? This got ominous fast. I love you, Seiko. Please, have my babies. I knew it. No. And that's the last memory Naomi had. No. No. That was a good scream. Oh, I missed this music.
今の中島さんの声。
Oh, Miss Shishido. Well, wasn't that Nakashima's voice?
それも悲鳴。
And she was screaming.
どうしよう。うちの子たちに
What,
何かあっ
what
た
do
ら。
I do? I can't let anything happen to my students. Oh, interesting. Okay, so these three are together. I don't know how to do chattering.
篠崎さん、大丈夫よ。
Shinozaki, it's all right. Please, calm down. But you heard it too. Outside, her voice. I did.
この症状、
I
過換
think
気症候群だわ。
she's hyperventilating.
どこかに紙袋でもあるといいんだけど。
I'd give her a paper bag to breathe into, but there aren't any around.
とにかく気持ちを落ち
I
着かせ
guess
て安静にさせない
all I
と。
can do is try to calm her breathing before she passes out. Give her some galaxy gas.
何かの音が声みたい
I'm
に
just
聞
kidding.
こえ
I
た
don't know
の
what
かも。
galaxy gas is. I just know it's a meme. It probably wasn't a real voice. I'm sure it just sounded like one.
きっと建物のきしみだと思うけど。
Maybe it was the building settling. Something was definitely settling. Nay,
気になるから
Seiko's
一応
neck
行って
on
みてくるわ
the
ね。
road. I'll go check it out though, and see if I can figure out what it was for sure.
二人はここでじっとしててね。
You two stay right here, okay? That's not a good idea. Don't go off on your own.
一緒にいて。
Wait, don't leave us.
篠崎さん、
Shinozaki?
大丈夫だよ、ゆい先生。俺が篠崎見てるから。
It's okay, Teach. I'll keep an eye on Shinozaki.
あ、ええ。
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm with you. Take Shinozaki with us.
ああ、てか、
Or, better
俺見
yet,
てくるわ。
I just remembered I'm afraid of women. How about I go take a look and you wait here?
ダメよ。他が安全っ
Not
て
a
わかるまで
chance. Until I can verify everyone's safety,
君たちはここにいなさい。
I want to keep you two out of harm's way. Oh, what a noble deed.
じゃあ、頼むよ。
Ah, well, okay, I guess. Be careful, though. Hey, homie, come on, take a chill pill. No!
大丈夫だって、ほら。
Look, she'll be fine, jeez. It's weird doing a man's voice now, after doing women for so long. I'm counting on you, Kishinuma. I'll be back in no time.
あ
No problem. I love the new art style. Just the character profiles, they're so clean.
足がガクガク震えてる。
I'm actually scared. My legs are even shaking.
何が起こっているのか。
I have no idea what's going on.
思
My
考が
head
ま
is
とまらない。
spinning. I can't make sense of anything.
心臓を氷漬けにされているような
My chest hurts,
痛苦しさ。
like my heart is encased in ice.
めまいと吐き気が止まらない。
And I can't shake this dizziness or this nausea.
だけど大事なあの子た
But
ち
when
に
I think
何か
about the possibility of something horrible happening to my dear students,
お腹の底から力が湧い
I
てく
can
る。
feel a newfound energy welling up from within me.
強い
You're
大
alright,
人を
Miss
演じる
Ishida.
ことができる。
I feel like, if nothing else, I can at least play the part of the level-headed adults. That makes one of us here. I'm never level-headed.
すごい。
Valor, thy name is education. Hell yeah, yes, Miss Shishido. I like you. We're on the same page here. What a fucking hard line too. Now, without further ado, let's go into this hallway.
これ
It's
は
a key,
鍵ね。
isn't it? Kokini. Label on the key reads 3A. Take it. Yeah, I'll take that. An old key with 3A written on it. Seems fairly rusted, but should still turn. Was that the key that goes through the door right next to this hallway? Like the one that we got locked in? No teachers allowed on the third floor. Oh, creepy. It changed what it said. It knows. It must have seen my medical degrees hanging on my chest. Seems I got enough room for... Sorry, weird joke. Alright, Return home immediately. Those who remain here. will go hungry and die of starvation. Well, it sounds like we better find the cafeteria. What? What'd you see?
そうだ。家でモネがお腹空か
That
してるかな。
reminds me. Poor Monet's all alone. He must be one hungry kid. Oh, she has a kitty. Hungry kitty by now. Unless that's like the name of her husband or something, but we'll get back to that later though. And I love how this all takes place in the same school, because like it's all different perspectives, and so each person's going through the same areas, but you have like background knowledge from the previous chapter. So like this is her first time seeing everything, but it's like we kind of know what's coming, right? A disturbingly large amount of human hair is crammed into the cabinet, filling each shelf to overflowing. Yep, that hasn't changed at all. Looking closely, there are an excessive number of bugs excitedly scampering all over the site alone is enough to make your skin crawl. And we're gonna keep trying to find secrets too. I know there's stuff all over the environment that we can inspect and look at, and it just adds more to the story. So I don't want to just rush through and try to get to the end as fast as possible. I want to experience it as much as we can. Heavenly Post's breaking news. Serial kidnapping ends in murder. Over the past month, numerous children have gone missing within the town, and authorities quickly turned to kidnapping as the most likely explanation. Now, investigators have located the whereabouts of these children, and their findings are far worse than anyone could have anticipated. Oh no, they found the shoes. The bodies of the absconded youths were discovered within the Heavenly Host Elementary School building on September 18, 1973 at around 7 p.m. Authorities further revealed that a male instructor from the school was found with them, alive but near catatonic, holding a pair of bloodied scissors. Each of the corpses appeared to have had its tongue set and removed. Mutilations far too gross test to describe. The page is torn at this point, and the bottom half of the article is nowhere to be found. Almost like it was cut with scissors.
話には聞いていたけれど、
I heard something about this once before,
こんなにひどい事件だったなんて。
I never realized just how horrific an incident it really was. So, and it's cool too, because she's an adult, so she obviously has more knowledge about these things than the others. Like, she was at an older age when these things happened than the other students, so I'm curious to see her perspective. One. Right. Yeah, and obviously, like, reading the same things over and over, there's gonna be some overlap between the first chapter, as for, like, what posters are on the wall and stuff, but obviously, reading them, we'll get a different perspective from dear Miss Yui here. Class of 3A. Yeah! Okay. Oh, this is... Oh, wait. Okay, no, maybe not. I thought this was the other doorway to the room we got locked. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah!
やあ先生、一人でどうしたの？
That it has a different voice than I thought it would. I thought it was some demonic creature, not a teenage boy. Well, sorry, I need to think of a voice. We'll just stick with what we had before. Well, if it isn't the teacher, are you all by yourself?
教室で3人で震えてるのはやめたのかい？
Decided to stop shaking and shivering with the other two back in 1A, did you?
生徒の悲鳴が聞こえたから、様子を見に行くんです。
I'll have you know, I heard one of my students screaming, and I have to set out to find her.
そう。でも、
I see. Regrettably,
この旧校舎はいくつもの
that
次元
won't
が
be
重なって
possible.
存在する
This school
多重
exists
閉
in a
鎖空
nexus
間
where multiple dimensions overlap. It's but a single closed space in a sea of closed spaces.
同じ校舎にいたとしても
In
存在
other
する
words,
次元が違えば
even though you may be in the same school as your screaming student, you and she occupy different dimensions,
その者同士が出会うことは
which
ない。
means you can never meet.
もっとも死んで死体や霊魂
If one of you should die, perhaps your body, your spirit, may move from one space to another. Or
奴らのように次元間を
maybe
行
you
き来
can
できる
find
手
some
段が
means
ある
of
のかもしれ
traversing
な
the
い。
planes freely, as they do. As they do. Oh! Does that mean we're gonna see Seiko again?
だから
Except in ghost
そ
form?
の生徒が
Spooky.
悲鳴を上げた場所に行ったっ
Considering
て
this fair warning, even if you should find the exact spot from which your students' scream emanated,
会えなければ
She herself may not be there.
何もない
And if she isn't, there's not a thing you can do about it.
声が
But
聞こえたもの。
I heard her voice.
確かにあんたの
It
生
is
徒らしき
true
子たち
that
が
other children
さっき
have
こ
been
の
brought
学校に
here
連れ
quite
てこられた
recently.
ようだけど
Children who, by all appearances, are indeed your students.
ここでは時間も次
But
元
as I
もバラバラ
suggested,
だって
time and space do not behave as you'd assume here. They were fragmented.
悲鳴が聞こえたってそれ
You
は
say
今
you
発
heard a
せられた
scream.
声なのか
That scream may have taken place only a few minutes ago.
別の次元で
Or
何時間も前
perhaps
に上がった悲鳴
it
なのか
occurred in another space
あるいは
many hours previous.
数時間先の悲鳴なのかも
It may have been
わから
an
ない
echo from the future. Who's to say? Oh, whoa.
影響し合ってはいるが
With this phenomenon as it is,
必ずしも並列に動
it's
いてはいないんだよ。
entirely possible for two closed spaces
この
to
多
have
重次
some
元。
small influence on one another, even when out of sync.
だからってじっとしてなんていられま
Doesn't
せん。
matter. I can't just ignore that agonizing scream and go on my merry way. Step aside. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, that's really interesting how the time lines up. I wonder if we can save Seiko. That would make my whole life. From the window, only a deep, immutable darkness can be seen. Because Seiko and Naomi, they're my peeps. They're the main homies. And we need to save them. Oh. Ooh. See, there's like actual animations now.
ちくしょうこの
Why don't you
聖
fuck
者が
off, you damned corporeal. Oh, was that? Yeah, was that the teacher?
地震
An earthquake. No. Students, please come to my aid.
世の中で一番信
In
用
all
できない
the
生き物
world,
だ
the most vile, untrustworthy individuals of them all are you, school teachers.
お前らは自分の保身しか頭に
All
ない
you care about is your own well-being. I'm guessing
生
this
徒
is
の
one of the
心配よ
students
り
that got
責任を取
scissored.
らされる自分のことが心配な
You're
だ
not
けだ
worried about your students. You're just worried about being held responsible if something should happen to them. Ugh, this really, really hurts.
そんなやつしかいないんだ
You're all
教
the
師のって
same.
連中は
Every last one of you.
騙
I
され
won't
な
be
い
taken
ぞ
in by your lies anymore.
騙され
Taken in? He's acting very calm all of a sudden.
生徒間の虐待を知っても
When
面
you
倒
see
だ
a
からと
problem
近
among
寄
your
らず
kids, you
学
just
校の体裁や偏差値のためなら
because you sure wouldn't want to get involved. Have to keep up appearances, right?
問題児として処理した生徒は
You just pick out the
簡単に
problem
退学
children
にして
and chip away at them
切り捨
little
てる
by little until they either drop out or get expelled.
叱るんじゃなく
You're
怒
not
る
disciplining them. You're just raging at them.
違
That's not.
生徒のためになんて考える既得なや
I've
つは
never met a teacher who actually
Yes,
cared about her
Sinai.
students. Not once. You're wrong. Ah! This voice acting
どう
made me
せ
out
あ
of
んたの
breath.
生徒たちだって
All your
そのうち
students are
餓死
destined to starve to
帰
death in
還
these
して自
godforsaken
殺
halls.
するか
They don't succumb to depression and kill themselves first.
僕のようなここで死んだ霊
There's
魂
no
に
other
殴り
possible
殺され
outcome.
るしか
They'll all die
道はない
meaningless deaths, just like I did.
死ぬ時だあんたのことなんて
And
思
they
い
sure
出し
won't
も
be
しない
thinking
だろ
about
う
you
ね
when they take their final breaths. Oh,
何か言ってみ
any last words? Bitch?
あんたの生徒たちを殺
Feels
す
like Ian and Anthony about to enter a food battle. I'll tell them, your students, as I end their miserable lives. Spare. Fuck it. Come again.
みんなを
Spare my students.
だって
What was that? Fuck it.
たちは助けて
Please.
お願い
I don't care what happens to me. Just please spare their lives.
親でもな
They're
い
not
くせ
your
に
children.
まだ心配して
You're
る
not their mother. And you really still pretending to care about them.
嘘つきめ
Filthy liar. Did you know when you die in this accursed place, you'll experience the pain you felt at the moment of your death for all eternity?
潰されて死ぬ
And I'm going to crush you to dust. The pain must be unbearable,
それが
unimaginable.
ずーっと
And
永遠
you're
に
going to
続くん
feel
だ
that pain every moment of every day, forevermore. Damn, we got an edgelord here.
自分を助けてと言えよ
Ask me to spare you.
正
It's what
直
you
なら
really
助けてやるよ
want, isn't it? Be honest with me, and I'll consider sparing your life. Oh no. I won't. Okay, it's 10 in the morning. I'm not equipped to make decisions this impactful on the story. Come on. I was telling. Oh. Okay. If I were to put myself in Miss Shishido's shoes, she would 100% spare the students.
あの子たちはひどい目に遭わせないで
Don't you harm a hair on their heads. You hear me?
強情だな大人
You're one stubborn little bitch. This is
折れてる
excruciating.
かも
I think my rib cage is broken.
何
Oh,
かがすごい
it
力で
feels like
上から
someone's
押さえつけ
pushing
て
this cabinet down on top of me with superhuman force.
意識が
I'm losing
なって
consciousness.
苦しいかいそのまま潰れて死んだ
Does it hurt? Ah, poor baby. What is this man? I have no proof that this is actually a student. I'm guessing this
着
is
替えるみたいな格
we're
好
in a
だね
school. This looks like the art classroom. This is obviously Adolf Hitler. Your corpse will look just like a dead frog on the side of the road. What the fuck? Everybody
生き延びて
live. No, Mr. Cito. I love you all. I thought he was gonna spare me because of wanting to save the students. Meanwhile. Ah!
おあ地震だ
Whoa! Another earthquake! I'm sorry to tell you this. Your teacher got crushed by the bookshelf. I think it's over. Something's over.
どうしたんだよ
What's wrong?
嫌な予感がするの
I just got a really bad feeling. We've got to go search for Miss Yui.
入れ
She's
違いになったら
nearby.
どう
Don't
すん
worry,
だよ
guys. What if she comes back while we're gone and we miss each other along the way?
行くの
We're going.
わかったよ
All right, all right,
見
already.
つからなかったら
But
すぐ戻っ
If
て
we
く
don't
る
have
から
any
な
luck finding her, let's just make sure we come back to this room, okay?
そうだ書き置きするか
How about
篠崎
We
お
leave
前
her a
何か
note.
持ってる
Shinozaki? Do you have anything I could write with? I've got a pen. I've got an apple.
紙とか持っ
Sorry,
て
old
ねえ
meme.
もんな
But
あじゃ
no
あ
paper,
教
huh?
託にでも書く
Well, there's always the teacher's desk.
ゆい先生迎えに行く
Miss Yui,
入れ違い
we've
で
gone to find
これ
you.
を見た
If we pass each other and you see this message, wait right here.
俺たちも帰って
We'll
くる
be
から
back.
これでいいな
How's that? You've written nothing on the page. It's just a bunch of scribbles, blunt, and kind of sloppy. That's what I
お
was
前
saying.
がわがまま言うからだろうがよ
It's your fault. We have to leave her a message at all, you know. But she might be in trouble.
いや分かったから泣くなって
Okay, okay. Just don't cry. We'll find her. Yeah, jump into my pocket. There we go. Alrighty, where are we going first?